Another night greets me. It's been 3 days since the investigation, and not one glimmer of hope for me. Time idles by as death draws ever closer to claim me. The mark that brings death. The only way to escape it is to defeat the spirit that gave it to me. But I have no clue where that spirit is right now. Maybe things would be different if that specialist, Seiya Kujo, was alive. A knock breaks my train of thought. How long are you planning on sleeping? You're pretty relaxed for a guy who could die soon. The ex-detective Satoru Mashita. The other mark bearers left the mansion, but he stayed behind. Mary was the cause. I guess she asked him to help as he was leaving. She went against Seiyakuja's wishes by doing that, but it seems it was for my sake. But I don't know about Mashita. Even if he was asked to stay, he has no reason to agree. What's that look? Not happy I stayed behind? I prefer Moe. So you wanted to be alone in this giant mansion with a minor? That sounds pretty shady. He's got a bad mouth, as usual. His true intentions aside, I have to say I'm honestly grateful for his help. My amnesia could hit without warning, so I can't go out whenever I want. He's been going around gathering information in my place. I saw some people from the force. Still no ruckus over H Elementary. But wait a second. That guard went missing. Blowing on my phone. It's my mother. That guard went missing. His company should be notified. The company is exactly the issue. It's run by Yakuza thugs who have their eyes on the Labor Department. They don't want the police involved. Plus, it's a shitty company like that. Plus, in a shitty company like that, people up and walk out all the time. Yamashita, that was his name. Everyone thinks he up and split. I hear that's why they're having a hard time finding a replacement. If you didn't know the school was haunted, it'd just be another abandoned building. The government wouldn't need to rush to find a new guard. The man lived alone, so a missing persons report won't be filed soon. The school most likely won't come under suspicion until then. That's it for my report. He covered a lot of ground in a short time. Ex-detectives sure are handy. Did you bring up the mark or spirits when you were asking around? Do you think I'm an idiot? They'd be calling the loony bin. Even if the kids or I did bring them up, who'd honestly believe us? Why waste my breath? Exasperated, he shrugs. Searching the mansion was on you. So did you find anything? I came up blank as well, though I've only gone through half so far, and some of the rooms were locked. Stuck without a warrant. Like you'd wait for something like that. I swallow the words before they come out. Oh yeah, Mary's asking for you. You should get going. Always Mary. I have been waiting for you. Mary is sitting primly on the couch, the same as always. Primly? It appears you are having a difficult time with your investigation. I do wish I could be of more use to you. I know you can sense mark bearers. Can you sense spirits too? If they were to come onto the grounds, I believe I could, yes. That doesn't sound particularly useful. Do you have any other abilities or powers? Indeed. I can view the vague shape of the course of a person's fate. Like predicting the future? Oh no, nothing quite so extreme. It is more akin to fortune-telling. It may or may not come to pass. I get it. That's why what you predicted earlier didn't actually happen. Did Mary tell you something? The truth you're seeking can be found here or some such. Like a fool, I fell for it, so convinced. I'm such an idiot. A loud knock sounds at the door. A visitor in the dead of night. If I shut the door and no, you can't have it shut. I'm coming back in. Always. Always a good girl. Who's my good girl? Oh, there's something on my foot. You want these blueberries here that Mama didn't want? Here you go. You can have blueberries. You like blueberries. There you go. Oh, maybe not. She spit that one out. I open the door and the visitor strides in. It's a shady-looking young man in a uniform delinquents these days tend to wear. He smirks at me, clearly feeling superior. I'm trying to think of how to do a punk voice. This place looks like I'm just gonna repeat my other voices because I don't do men. Yo! Right? I don't know how to do a man's voice. No, she ate them. I want to put it in yo, this place Cujo Mansion? Is that good enough? I got business with some Seiya chick. No way, you're her, huh? Oh, I'm on auto. Oops, I guess I said I was her. My bad. He narrows his eyes, staring suspiciously. Oh, okay, I didn't click anything. She's out. Damn, that right? You guys know anything? It's gonna be really hard for me. You guys know her, right, though? Right? You guys know her. I'm gonna have trouble reading and doing that voice at the same time. That's gonna take some work. Because I'm trying to think about the voice instead of reading. Would you hear me out? Sure. It'll get smoother as we go. Just give me some time. Introductions are done quickly. His name's Sho Nagashima. And as we'd guessed, he's got a mark. He rolls up his right sleeve to show us, and yep, the red mark is burned in. An occult freak friend said something. Like it gives you some amnesia, for real? I can't think of any other voice to give him. I apologize if I'm offending anyone right now. Yeah, that's right. I can't even remember my real name. You're kind of too calm for all that. But you're pulling a fast one on me. That grates, but that reaction's normal. But if he's not going to believe the rumor, then he had no reason to come. Why is he here then? Rumors are just that. Amnesia or dying because of some mark, that's comic book craziness. Every word of it is true. What was that girl's voice? They probably do, we just don't see it. There is a saying, the truth is stranger than fiction. They are two sides of the same coin. Mary begins explaining. I'm sure she figured it would be the fastest way to convince him. You got some damn speakers set up somewhere, don't ya? I don't take kindly to threats. He peers closely at Mary. Such a mechanism does not exist, Lord Sho. No way! He yelps pathetically, his eyes wide, and he suddenly falls flat on his ass. It seems that despite appearances, this punk is terrified of ghosts and monsters. His tough act is likely a cover. After that, he meekly pays full attention to Mary as she speaks. He listens quietly, his face pale, as she tells him about the mark and spirits. By the time she finishes explaining, his face is devoid of color. He's a wannabe gangsta. Now, Lord Sho, have you not already experienced the beginning of memory loss? Yeah. I don't think he's used to Mary yet. His face is rather stiff. My memory's always been crap, so I thought it was just imagining things. But then it started getting so bad that it was just ridiculous. I got this occult friend, yeah? Told him about my scar, the mark, and he scared the shit out of me. Showed me an article that said it was all of that scar's thing's fault. So now I'm here. God, that's hard. Moe mentioned seeing an article by Seiya Kujo in a magazine, too. It's all because of some monster, that hell? This is crazy. Why'd this have to happen to me? He even says have to, so, you know, he might actually speak this way. Not believing it is normal. But if you don't, you'll die. If you don't want to kick the bucket, figure out how you got the mark. Even if your memory's gone bad, you should at least remember that. I'm not that far gone. Oh, I'm going a little bit country southern girl. Oh, that one went. That totally went that away. I'm not that far gone. I can't do that. It's the far gone part that's throwing me. I'm not that far gone, thanks. I'm positive I got it in the forest by the H Castle. I know I did. I'm gonna go. He's going Southern Belle here in a minute. I mean, it doesn't have a rumor with the place being cursed, yo. Wow, I'm just gonna fuck all this up. We should probably ask him some more about it. Forest? The huge forest west of the city. Wait, doesn't everyone know that? Even kids do. But I've lost my memory. Maybe that's why I don't know about it. The place is the city's biggest garbage dump. Garbage dump? What did I say? The place is the city's garbage dump. Bunch of nasty rumors about it. There's a illegal industry waste dump there, like all the time. It's not just objects either. They say a black car once dumped a young woman's body there. A new mother strangled her kid there because she couldn't take care of it. There's tons more rumors like that, whether or not any of them are true. Garb dump. I heard some of those too. Like the lost kid who was eaten by the dog and only found his torso. Or that murderer hides out there and kills anyone. Or that a murderer hides out there and kills anyone who gets near. I mean, he's going Southern Belle. I don't know. I can't stop it. I'm sorry. The two of them happily exchange stories. Apparently, while he hates ghosts, he's more than fine with this kind of stuff. I've hit up the edge of the forest a few times but never walked in. No one with half a brain goes there. What should I ask next? It's cursed? Show stiffens like a board. I hate that supernatural crap. Just talking about it freaks me out. What a wimp. Rumors exist for a reason. The place is a famous suicide spot. 50 people die there a year, so they say, and that's just what they find. Once there was a mass suicide. It has its fair share of grisly history. I'm gonna give him the wrong accent, too. Show's eyes are wide. He looks like he swallowed a bug. What should I ask next? Why were you there? I was obviously on my bike, man. Place is totally empty at night. It's perfect for driving around. Riding around, free as a bird, helps me clear my head. Before you ask, yes, I have my license and no illegal mods. Huh, is that so? We don't need another person flouting the law. One is enough. I smile wryly. Who would have thought this kid would be on the straight and narrow? That day I was clearing my head when my bike broke down. I stopped to check it out. Then suddenly I've got this scar. I doubt we'll get any more out of show. No info on the spirit then. You haven't forgotten anything. No keeping secrets now. Quit strong-arming me. Hold your horses, I'm thinking. He's complaining, but I can see he really is combing through his memories. There was something. It wasn't a ghost or nothing, but I did spot something weird. Over by the side of the road. I saw this huge man. A giant? It wasn't just some tree's shadow? Honestly, I'm not really sure. The place was pretty dark, and I only saw it for a second. Sounds pretty iffy. So is that info really reliable? May I interject? In truth, there are a number of supernatural rumors set there. One happens to corroborate Lord Cho's story, the rumor of Shimi O. It sounds like Mary has an idea. Could you tell us more about it? Of course, Lord Cade. We're going into story 2. I shall tell you the story of Shimi O. Something. Something about the farm. I'm going to apologize as I probably will crack up again trying to do this. Hey, have you heard the rumor? The one about the weird giant man? He's covered in black splotches, so people call him Shimi O, the spotted man of the forest. That's what it was. I've heard he asked everyone he meets a question. Do you like bees? There's no way to say that and not just want to lose it. I'm sorry. A college student who heard the rumors decided to go to the forest, and a mountain covered in splotches really did appear. Do you like bees? I don't know. The student laughed. So did I. Yeah, sure, I like them. And then? Let's raise some then. Meh. I don't know. In your body. Meh. Do you like bees? Do you like bees? Do you like bees? There's no good way to say that. Like, do you like bees? Like, seriously, either way you say it, it's gonna sound weird. Unless it's like very simple. Do you like bees? Do you like bees? Oh, stop being Otto. That might be none other than the figure you saw, Lord Show. Sorry, I'm skipping shit now. However, I have no proof. Then we'll have to gather evidence. Let's go ourselves to the forest. Investigations require legwork. There's no hesitation in Mashita. After facing Hanahiko, he knows full well what spirits are capable of. Is this his training and experience as a police detective? Hey now, you serious? Going there in the middle of the night? You guys have totally lost it. You scared? What'd you say? I ain't no scaredy cat. Hey, old man, take me with you instead of him. If that huge guy really is some monster, I'll pound him to dust. Alright. He's easy to manipulate. You've settled on a destination. Please head to the forest by H Castle once you are ready. Your first goal is to identify the spirit that bestowed the mark. Best wishes for your investigation. Let's take him this time. We didn't last time. I can practice his voice, I guess. I think we're all a little allergic to bees. And you can like bees if you're allergic. I knew people who raised them and he was allergic. Shit, why am I? Damn it, why? Sho throws himself into the passenger seat and mumbles an endless litany of complaints. I really want to tell him to shut up, but I'm pretty sure that'll only make things worse. It's only natural for a guy his age. Hey, old man, you got a smoke? I blink in surprise. A cigarette, I instinctively put my hand in my pocket, but then I come to my senses. You're not old enough for that yet. Shut up, I'm 19 already, it's fine. 19, but you're still in high school. Now I've done it. I'm overcome with regret the instant I say it, but I can't take it back now. Well, excuse me for repeating a grade. Looks like I touched a sore subject, even though it wasn't my intention. The atmosphere in the car was bad enough, and now I've made it worse. I need to change the subject. So are you in a club or anything? You look pretty fit, so maybe baseball or... Yeah, I played, but I quit. My emergency save just swerved into dangerous territory. Broke my knee. Too many laps. Coach kept saying I had a bad attitude or looked at him funny. Sorry. Why are you apologizing? I don't care about that shit. I couldn't really get into it under that shitty coach anyway. I think I know now why he rides his motorcycle alone in the mountains. What if he came to Kujo Mansion after a setback like that? Ugh, fuck. It's seriously frustrating. He gave up a string of swearing for a while. Anyone would act the same way. Anyone would swear up a storm, but keep going down the same path. Down this dark, uncertain road that only leads to death. At least by bringing him along I might get new text, and that way it's not as daunting to reread. We arrive at the forest by H Castle. I stop the car near where Sho says he saw the man, and we enter the forest. All the guideposts on the path are faded, their paint peeling off. It looks hardly traversed, just as Sho and Mashita said. We walk a while until we come to a large arch marking the start of the hiking trail. It's rusted over, and with the peeling paint it doesn't seem to have been touched up. The letters have faded and are mostly illegible. Carefully reading it, it says, Welcome to the lush and romantic Wood Timberland. M-U-R-D-E-R, huh? Coincident, that's all. It's just 'cause it's way old and faded. Come on, old man, let's go ready. Let's go already. Let's go ready. Let's go ready! Let's go ready! We pass under the arch and into the forest. I peek underneath the table and find something stuck there. Found a worn-out talisman. It's not a piece of gum. Really wanted that gum. I feel around inside the container, but nothing inside. Here we go. We continue down the path a short while before we come across something unexpected. It's a grave marker. It was probably put there to honor those who commit suicide here. Might not be a bad idea to say a quick prayer for those who ended their suffering that way. It's a grave marker placed to honor suicide victims. Something's written in magic marker. Say the opposite of the truth. You'll be followed. Sho scowls to cover his face. Cover how his face is deathly pale. You'll be followed? The hell's with that? Damn it, who scribbles dumbass graffiti? Just off to the side, I notice a faint trail. Discovered the entrance to Beast Trail. Looks like there's a path over there, too. Hey, old man, try to keep up. The moonlight doesn't reach the base trail that branches off the hiking trail, so we're in gloom. The trees are thick on both sides. We'd get lost if it didn't have a flashlight. Just then. There are footsteps close by from the bushes. Hold on, did you hear footsteps too? I hear footsteps again. They seem to be getting closer. Then... What? What? A man appears from the bushes. He looks horribly exhausted. I don't know who's talking. Don't startle me like that. You shouldn't stand around in the dark. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna give him some weird dopey-ass voice. Yeah, I think that was Joe. What are you doing? The man falls silent. I think he realized he already knows the answer. Machida did say this place is a famous spot for suicide. I just can't do it anymore. I worked myself to the bone at a job I don't even want. And you just bring another man home? How dare you, the nerve. He's not dopey, he's depressed. He holds his head in his hands. He suddenly starts kicking a tree and yelling, "Fuck!" A rapid stream of swear words flow out of his mouth. He seems to be the type that goes crazy when he's upset. Hey, could you tell me? How much nerve do you have to do that, huh? Stop him. Death invites death. I hear that voice again. Stop him. Does that mean I should dissuade him? If you got something to say, just spit out, you bastard. Uh-oh. Live or die. It would be bad if he went berserk, Carol. I'll just have to hear him out. But it seems the man misinterprets my silence. Oopsies. Oh, do you feel the same way? Of course you do. You're here in this forest, after all. Oh no, I'm good. What did she think I was doing? Worked myself sick, but stuck with it anyway, and for whose sake? I even bought her a purse on our anniversary last year. Damn it, damn it. And then she goes and sees another man. The man curses the darkness. He's completely lost it. I should probably avoid any tactless interjections or flattery. Hey you, was it me? What'd you think? Clear this up for me. Did I do something wrong? What? The man's gaze darts around nervously. Then he mutters quietly. Could it be that creepy guy? He checks around on full alert. Satisfied that no one's there, he resumes speaking. I'm sure she'd just laugh as she heard I was dead, hanging off her asshole lover. But when I think about it, you know it's strange. Why do I have to make her happy when it causes me such pain? It's ridiculous. I'm done with it. No way am I gonna die for an idiot like that. That's right, I'm sure I can still. The man looks down at his feet and then glances up at me. We could still start over fresh, right? Yeah, I agree. I've lived this long, it's too late for me. I'll die sometime soon, even if it's not tonight. I'll endure it until then. I don't know what you've been through, but you should really rethink it. Honestly, though, you look like you'll be fine. His expression changes as if he's remembered something. I saw a strange man while I was wandering around out here. His body was covered with black splotches. You think he's sick? He kept staring at me. It was creepy. If you're heading back, be careful. A man covered in splotches. Mary brought up some rumors about a man like that. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. The name's Masao Himura, if we ever meet again. The man scratches his head and smiles a bit. Let me buy you a drink or something. Well, see you. We don't talk long with Masao Kimura before he leaves. The info was added to this man at the brink of suicide. Damn, what a pain in the ass. Guys like that should hurry up and die. Whew! Woohoo! The beast trail continues onward. Let's return to our investigation. That was mean. As we continue through the dense forest, a pained cry suddenly echoes among the trees. Oh, hi. Husband? It's a wooden box that was probably used to contain a beehive. I open the box and find a metal tool inside. Got a crowbar. Huh, what's this doing here? Why not grab it? Like, when he does really short shit, it's harder to do. Like, trying to practice that voice, I just can't. And still trying to not make him become a Southern Belle is also kind of on the to-do list. Because damn it, he will become a Southern Belle if you give me enough time. I saw lights. I go to open the door and my hand gets coated with a sticky liquid. It smells sweet. Is this honey? Why would there be honey on a doorknob? Mystified, I step inside the cottage. How about that? It's clean. You could spend a night here. You could spend a night here easy. I ignore Sho's rambling and take a good look around the cottage. I'm not sure why, but something feels off. It takes me 2 seconds to figure it out. It's too clean. Huh? Sho looks at me startled. Don't you think it's strange? Why would a building that's been abandoned for so long be this clean inside? I don't even have to look to know his face just turned 3 shades whiter. You're saying someone lives here? I don't know for sure, but it's possible someone comes here occasionally. That or... I immediately start shining my flashlight on the places of interest. What do you think is in the bag? It's pretty big. How should I know? If you're so interested in it, why don't you open it already? Open it. You want to reopen it yourself. Open it already. Shell gives me the go-ahead, so I open up the burlap sack. Before I can stop it, it loses its balance and topples to the floor. Shell's eyes widen, open wide, aghast. Scream. Rolls onto the floor is a corpse. A woman. What's with that body? Her body is drilled through with countless holes. A sharp cylindrical tool must have gouged them. Even odder, her whole body appears to be covered in liquid. A thick, sweet scent fills the air, strong enough to make you want to cough. Is this honey? Honey? Oh, on a corpse? Why? He's not really asking me, obviously. There's no way I'd know. All I do know is we need to get out of here as soon as possible. Let's hurry and search the rest of the cottage. What? You're gonna look around? What are you gonna do about this? He's not expecting us to take it, is he? Close the bag and put it back. That's all we can do. Come on, help me out. Hey, this isn't the time to be freaking out. Who's freaked out? You are, you dumbass. Sweating profusely, we managed to get the job done. We still need to search the rest of the cottage. I feel like everything he says should start with yo.